Oh! That is far worse than Two Girls in a Cup. Desensitization. I knew she was gonna call. Hey, I just started filming. Can I call you in a little bit? Alright, talk to you soon. Bye. Alright. Lost my anger there. Desensitization, dehumanization, alienation, loss of perspective. Our military personnel are trained in this. And what's more, through our military entertainment complex, and if you haven't heard that phrase strung together before, get used to it. We need more discussion of it. Military entertainment complex. Our military, the US military, is creating video games. They're also partnering with software companies to design video games. I've certainly played them, first-person shooters. Want to read a quote from Institute for Creative Technologies Research Center at the University of Southern California. Published an article called Full Spectrum Warrior, Virtual Reality Prepares Soldiers for Real War. Okay. And I quote, "One blistering afternoon in Iraq, while fighting insurgents in the northern town of Mosul, Sergeant Sink Swales opened fire with his .50 caliber. That was only the second time, he says, that he ever shot an enemy, a human enemy." A quote from Sergeant Swales. "It felt like I was in a big video game. It didn't even faze me shooting back. It was just natural instinct. Boom, 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 boom," remembers Swales, a fast-talking, deep-voiced, barrel-chested 29-year-old from Chesterfield, Virginia. He was a combat engineer in Iraq for nearly a year. Like many soldiers in the 276th Engineer Battalion, whose PlayStations and Xboxes crowded the trailers that served as their barracks, he played games during his downtime. Halo 2, the sequel to the best-selling first-person shooter game, was a favorite. So was Full Spectrum Warrior, a military-themed title developed with help from the U.S. Army. This is an Illuminati wet dream. Not only are these games desensitizing our military during their downtime while over there waiting to deal with insurgents, and I put quotes around insurgents because what is an insurgent? Strange dude that you can't identify who has a weapon. But we're also preparing all of our youth for entering the military. There are even military games released by the Army that include basic training simulator, so that people know what to expect when they actually get into military training. These are recruitment tools. They glorify the murder, and it's easy to desensitize ourselves with this because it isn't real. But the fact is, our brains have trouble recognizing where stimulus is coming from. Visual stimulus, whether it's actual light bouncing up off of objects or generated light from a monitor. And either way, it's the same neurons firing. It's the same brain processes used to target and fire, and you use those pathways enough, and it makes them quicker, it makes them faster, more natural, more fluid, and pretty soon, I mean, with as realistic as our simulations are now, you take someone from the simulator, plop them into the real world, the same neurons fire. They murder. Holy fuck. I know, girl. So what are we going to do? I'm not advocating banning video games, but first and foremost, think yourself. What do you spend your time doing, you know? Are these the pathways you're firing? Should we be more interested in art, literature, human creation and interaction? Alright. I'm gonna call her back. Hi, Ari.